in the hush of early morning, before the world awakens to its demands. There lies a profound truth etched in the heart of every believer: the power of prayer. This isn't merely an option in our walk with Christ. It is our lifeline, our direct line to the Creator of the universe, our Father who commands us, "Talk to me about everything." How rich is your dialogue with God? Do we truly grasp the magnitude of this privilege? We stand, or rather kneel, before the Architect of all, invited to share our hearts, to seek His will, to ask for His guidance and provision. The profound truth is, without prayer, we forfeit power, the divine power that moves mountains, heals wounds, and transforms lives. In a world brimming with distractions, the question echoes, do you pray? This isn't about fulfilling a religious duty. It's about engaging in the most powerful activity known to mankind. Nothing can substitute for the moments we spend in prayer. Whether you've just embarked on your faith journey or have been navigating it for decades, God's invitation remains open. Come to my throne room and talk to me. Jesus, our perfect example, led a life steeped in prayer. Not out of obligation, but out of necessity. He understood that even He, God in flesh, needed these moments of communion with the Father. If the Son of God prioritized prayer, how much more should we? The Gospels reveal a startling truth. Despite His short ministry, Jesus never let His mission consume His prayer life. He prayed before decisions, in moments of glory and in times of deep sorrow. His practice was to retreat, to converse with God, laying everything before Him. Pray without ceasing, Scripture tells us, a directive for every follower of Christ. This is not about the frequency of words, but the continuity of a heart posture towards God. In every season, every circumstance, with God, nothing is impossible. No issue too complex, no need too trivial for His attention. Our prayers, whether they are cries of joy or whispers of desperation, are heard by a God who moves in response. It's in the intimacy of our prayer life that we find strength to face our trials, not as burdens that overwhelm, but as opportunities to witness God's faithfulness. But let's be honest, prayer can sometimes feel like speaking into the void, especially when heaven seems silent. Disappointment in prayer is a common struggle, yet it is not an invitation to silence but a call to press deeper into trust. Prayer is not about manipulating God into aligning with our will. It's about surrendering to His, trusting that He knows best, even when His answers defy our understanding. Remember, prayer is more than a ritual. It's the heartbeat of a vibrant faith. It is the acknowledgement that we are utterly dependent on God for everything. When we neglect prayer, we're essentially saying, "I don't need you." But oh, how we do. In every aspect of our lives, we need the guidance, the provision, the presence of God. Prayer is the declaration of our deepest need. I need you, Lord, every day, in every way. And God's response? A resounding, I am here. He meets us in our prayer, not because we have earned His presence, but because His love for us is unending, unyielding, and utterly unfathomable. So, as dawn breaks and we step into the day ahead, let us choose to make prayer our first act, our constant refuge, our last whisper at night. For in prayer, we find the strength to face whatever lies ahead, the wisdom to choose paths that honor God, and the peace that transcends all understanding. In prayer, we are reminded that we are never alone, for God is with us, guiding, loving, and blessing us at every turn. Let this morning and every morning be a time when we draw closer to God in prayer, fully assured that He hears us, He loves us, and He is with us always.